Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we have listed the top 6 of the best smartphones under $500 in 2021 to help you find the right one for your needs and budget. So let's get started. Let's begin with the iPhone SE. This iPhone SE is a 2020 phone that still remains one of the best budget phones on the market. Although Apple has been offering a Face ID on all of its newer phones, for this new iPhone SE, they use a Touch ID sensor underneath the display for unlocking the device. And we can use this same sensor for other operating functions like authorizing App Store downloads, Apple Pay, and entering passwords. By design, it is a very well-made handset with the same sturdy glass and aluminum design as the iPhone 8, and with its whole design is almost compact compared to the iPhone 11. And its whole design is almost compact compared to the iPhone 11 Pro Max or the new iPhone 12 Pro Max. In terms of its brighter screen, it is rated for 625 nits and scored an even higher 653 nits in our testing. And supporting True Tone means it can automatically adjust the screen's color temperature based on the ambient lighting conditions. Finally, for the camera, it features a single 12 megapixel rear camera and a 7 megapixel front camera, the same as the iPhone 8. As well, you can also take portraits using both the back and front camera, as it comes complete with portrait lighting effects and the ability to control the depth of field as well. Next is the Pixel 4a from Google. This Pixel 4a is a mid-range phone that's loaded with features to enhance your mobile life. The 5.8-inch OLED screen emphasizes its design with a punch hole in the top left corner to accommodate the front camera. And featuring a bright, vivid, and responsive screen means you can get a good contrast that will be suitable for most of the content you consume on a smartphone screen. Your photos and video can primarily be taken in its single rear 12.2 megapixel camera, as this lens features a fast dual-pixel face detection, autofocusing, and uses both optical and electronic imaging stabilization to ensure that your pictures are crisp and clear. While on the front, it houses an 8 megapixel camera for snapping selfies and chatting with others online. And when it comes to video, the rear camera can record up to 4K resolutions, as well as slow motion at 120 or 240 FPS, and the selfie camera can achieve full HD 1080p clips at 30 FPS. In addition to all these features, it also adds a night shot, which can capture starry skies and clearer low light scenes, as well as an adaptive battery that can learn your favorite apps and reduces power to what you rarely use, when the incorporated Google Assistant allows you to control the phone with your voice and can even screen calls. Next is the Samsung Galaxy A52. With the arrival of the A52, Samsung had made a significant change in its design aesthetics than its predecessors. Although the phone is built out of plastic, it yet offers an excellent ergonomic and durable design. And featuring an extensive 6.5-inch FHD Plus Infinity O Super AMOLED screen with a 90Hz refresh rate means that you can get a fluid experience when scrolling through the interface and when playing games. Its Eye Comfort Shield has a blue light filter that reduces eye strain by limiting blue light emission from the screen. And along with that, you can also get an adaptive setting that can automatically adjust the screen's color throughout the day. Finally, for the camera, you can snap crisp, shake-free 64 megapixel images with optical image stabilization, 12 megapixel 123 FOV ultra-wide landscape shots, 5 megapixel detailed macro close-ups, and portraits with adjustable bokeh blur and its 5 megapixel depth sensor. While for selfies, this Galaxy A52 sports a high-res 32 megapixel lens. With segment-leading display and design, this OnePlus 8 is an extremely enjoyable phone that is worth considering for under $500. When it comes to photography, the OnePlus 8 delivers triple rear cameras and a front 16 megapixel selfie camera. And these 3 rear cameras consist of a 48 megapixel wide lens for high-res images, a 16 megapixel ultra-wide lens to capture wide vistas using a 116 field of view, as well as a 2 megapixel macro lens that's able to focus in on subjects as close as 1.6 inches away. Next, let's take a look at its display. It comes with a curved 6.55-inch Super AMOLED display with a 20.9 aspect ratio. This adds a resolution of 2400 by 1080 with a refresh rate of 90 Hz, which OnePlus settled last year and will be a staple on its upcoming devices as well. In addition to that, it also supports an HDR10 Plus 4096 level auto brightness and a reading mode to optimize the display for more comfortable reading. And running the Android 10 operating system that's enhanced with OnePlus's Oxygen OS, the phone is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 CPU and 8GB of RAM. And for storage, you can store your 4K videos, macro images, and pet photos on its 128GB of built-in storage. Next is Moto G Power. This G Power from Motorola comes with a flat screen in a plastic frame and a black panel. In a 6.6-inch Max Vision HD display, you will be provided with a large screen-to-body proportion to see, play, and enjoy more. And for the camera, its rear camera module houses a primary sensor that comes in at 48 megapixels with an f1.7 aperture. Featuring an AI compatibility of speedy Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 octa-core processor means you can experience smoother games and videos with even more vivid graphics. And in case you're a person who usually goes for a run or takes a call in the rain, its water-repellent design can keep your phone protected from accidents and the elements. It comes equipped with a massive 5000 mAh battery, which will let you get up to 3 days of battery life. This means you can stream for up to 20 hours. Browse your favorite websites for 17 hours, and catch up with friends on social media for 19 hours. And as a GSM CDMA Google Android smartphone, it is compatible with all major US carriers, including Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, and T-Mobile. Lastly, we have the TCL 20 Pro 5G. As we all know, TCL isn't exactly a huge brand name in smartphones, but it is probably a well-known and competitive brand in TVs and soundbars. In the last few years, it has made a significant push into the mobile market. And this TCL 20 Pro 5G is one of the top smartphones in its class. By design, the phone's back has a stunning finish, which looks vibrant when it catches the light. And the cameras, meanwhile, are flush with the back, which will make it feel smooth to hold, a fact held by the curved edge display. Speaking of its display, it adds a 6.67-inch FHD Plus NX Division AMOLED Notch display, which will immerse you in a vivid, true-to-life visual world. And featuring AI visual enhancement, can intelligently detect your environment's lighting and automatically enhances brightness, color, clarity, and contrast for the best visuals. Finally, for the camera, you can capture sharp photos and videos with the 48 megapixel optical image stabilization main camera. Finally, for the camera, you can capture sharp photos and videos with the 48 megapixel optical image stabilization main camera. While its 32 megapixel front camera with a dedicated RGB sensor can accurately capture skin tone and natural lighting for stunning selfies. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos.